Alright, I'm back again. For those who happen to tune in and watch the videos, welcome to another one. In today's video, I'm gonna be reviewing this 1.5 millimeter rope chain from Harlem Bling. Stay tuned. Like I said, today we're reviewing this 1.5 millimeter rope chain from Harlem Bling. I got this on my little angel pendant. I've had this thing for maybe 7-8 years, and this is not from Harlem Bling, but this is what I rock it with every single day. This is the chain, I'm sorry, that I did a video on last maybe about 2 weeks ago. This is the Jesus piece that I put on it. It's from La Bay. I did a review on it, so if you want to check it out, it's down below, a couple videos back, and don't be afraid to check that out. Anyways, 1.5 millimeter rope chain. Been owning it for maybe a year now. Honestly, a year, and it's been holding up great. Got no complaints about it. Love it. Wear it every single day. If I had to say something bad, is this right here. See this loop? This chain does not tend to fold, or it's not as flexible as other rope chains that I own. And I'll give you an example what I'm talking about here. See this here? This is the closest I can get it to. Where I have this thicker rope, which is a 2.5, and you can see the loop on this. It's how flexible the chain is compared to this guy. See the difference? And this is a thicker millimeter. This is a 1.5. This is a 2.5. So it's not as flexible as other chains. That's kind of like really the only downfall. And for me, it's a downfall because the way it hangs, when you put a pendant on it, see how this kind of has like a V shape on the pendant? Okay, well on this chain here, when you put a pendant on it, it kind of has like a little U shape. I can't really duplicate it on here, but it has a little U shape to it, which is not too big. It's not big of a deal, but for me, I just like it, to kind of hang with like a V shape almost. Like I said, it's not a big deal. A lot of people would not care about that. I really don't, honestly. I'm just used to rope chains that kind of are more flexible than the one I got from Harlem Bling. That's really the only downfall. Besides that, I think these things do come rhodium plated. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, I mean, you're getting your money's worth. I believe this chain I paid like $20 for it. It's 24-inch, 1.5 millimeter rope, and I sleep in it. So if you're kind of like thinking like, oh, I don't know, it looks a little fragile, looks a little small, looks a little thin, it's not really. I sleep in it. I mean, like I said, I do everything in it. Same thing as this chain right here. And they hold up great. These little thin chains are perfect for everyday wear. They're great honestly for everyday use. And a lot of people tend to say, well, no, I don't want to wear it daily because silver tarnishes. Silver tarnishes if you store it. If you wear it every single day, you wear it on a daily basis, it won't tarnish. As long as you shower with it, you're sweating on it, you're doing everything, but you shower with it, you'll be fine. Trust me, they'll remain with that luster that they come with. You will need to polish it here and there, but they tend to hold up really nice, really well. No complaints about it. Has a nice, decent weight to it. It's actually a 1.7 millimeters thickness. It's a little bit thicker than the 1.5 that they originally stated on the website, but hey, no complaints about that. Thicker is always better, especially when you're expecting something a little bit thinner. But yeah, this is not the only rope chain I've gotten from them. I've got multiple several millimeter rope chains from them, and I gotta tell you, they're all pretty much the same thing with the flexibility, that little loop there. But yeah, other than that, no complaints, guys. It's like all the links are just perfectly done. um I don't think you guys will be able to see it, but it's a little blurry. But yeah, you guys get the point. I mean, it's really just a simple rope chain, not change, but rope chain, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. Turn this baby on. Zero it out here. Okay. One 1.7. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.5. 1.5. Let's go all the way up here. 1.5. 1.6. Well, 1.6. So in reality, I told you guys a 1.7, but it seems to be like it's more of a 1.6, 1.5. I got a 1.7 reading one time, which, hey, I'm not knocking it. Like I said, I bought it for a 1.5, and it's actually measuring a little bit more. I'll go ahead and measure this 2.5 millimeter one. 2.5. 2.2. 2.4. 2.3. Go ahead down here as well. 2.5. 2.2. Well, anyways, you guys get the idea. This chain here, I've had it for, I gotta say, this chain here, I actually would wear with my little angel guy. I'd actually would wear with this guy. And then I got a different pendant for this chain, so I ended up going, getting a smaller chain, which was this one. I felt like it went better with it. But it's been with me for the past, I want to say maybe 6, 7, maybe even 8 years. It's an old school. I don't even know where I got it from, to be honest with you guys. The CZ's on it, but I love it. I mean, I've gotten compliments on it. It's actually broke on me. This little ring here that holds the bell kind of broke on me. Took it in, got it repaired. Definitely needs a polish, as you can see. Like I said, I wear it every day. It rubs up against my other chain, so it kind of dulls it down. But this chain is the same. I've been owning it for the same amount of time. This one I've been owning it for about a year. But anyways, that's what I got. That's the millimeter size. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you a weight check on it. So we're at 7.6 grams. Not bad for a 1.5, 24 inch. 1.6. There you go. Okay, so with that said, it's actually a 1.6, 1.5. A little bit thicker than what they stated on the website, which is good. The shine on this camera does no justice. I gotta be honest with you. Like I said, I've owned it for a year. This camera does no justice. It's kind of like moissanite, you guys. I don't know if you guys have been watching some of the videos that a lot of people have been posting up lately. Moissanite's like a hype right now. I got nothing against it. I like moissanite myself, but I'm more of a silver guy. I used to be a big gold person. I was gonna say gold head, but gold person. That's all I would buy is gold. Tend to kind of like, I ended up getting rid of it all in all reality. Only because it was just like a big temptation for other people. I kind of was like in the verge to where every single time I would want to go out and wear it, I felt like I needed to protect myself. Like, I was always Sometimes even wanted to tuck the chain in, not really wear it out, because I was like, man, what if somebody's gonna come up on me, come up and pull up on me and just like, hey, give me your shit. Excuse my language, but yeah, that's kind of where I was like, you know what? It's too much of a liability, and I don't want to be doing that. I like it and all, but no, I'll go ahead and get rid of my jewelry, which I did. I sold all my jewelry. Ended up regretting it. Made a profit on it. I'm not gonna lie, because I bought it back when I believe gold was like $400 or $500 an ounce. So I definitely made a profit on it. I owned it for about 12 years. I owned chains, rings, bracelets. I had a lot of jewelry. I ended up selling it all, and yeah, I made a profit on it. Told myself I wasn't gonna buy jewelry anymore, and for some reason one day I felt like I needed a little something on my neck. Sorry, I'm making the video a little too long, but anyways, ended up buying silver, falling in love with it, and now pretty much that's all I buy. And why? Because I feel like there's potential in it. The same way I made a profit on my gold, I feel like there's profit to be made on the silver. And a lot of people may not see it right now. I do. It may not be in a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Could be in 10 years. You never know. But hey, why not get it now that it's cheap, right? I mean, look at it. It's just like gold. It's a precious metal. Don't think just because it's cheap and it's affordable, it's not worth it, because it definitely is. In my eyes, it is. I gotta tell you, it's more worth it than buying a moissanite stone. I know I'm gonna get some haters because of that. There's a lot of people that have moissanite. They're on a hype for it, and kind of feeding into that hype. Not me. I do own some moissanite, but I also do own ZZ. And I love them both. Honestly, I love CZs more than I love moissanite, because at the end of the day, if you want to resell this stuff, it's worthless. CZs, moissanite, and even diamonds, to be honest with you. After a certain millimeter in a diamond, or a carat, I should say, not millimeter, but a carat, that's when they start becoming somewhat valuable. But for all those little small stones, when you see pendants that are flooded with stones, and watches and rings with all kinds of little stones all over it, whether it's diamonds, CZs, or moissanite, at the end of the day, that stuff is really worthless, and any jeweler will tell you that. What comes down to is the precious metal. The precious metal is what you want, and that's why I buy it. I feel like that eventually down the road will hold this value. If not hold this value, will go up in value, which we hope. But for as of right now, I'm buying it while it's cheap, and I would suggest you do too. So with that said, I don't want to hold you guys up too much. Go ahead and comment down below on what you think. Whatever. If you're a moissanite person, go ahead and let me know what you feel about the moissanite. If you're a silver person, let me know what you feel about silver. Or if you're a gold person, let me know what you feel about gold. With that said, 1.5 millimeter rope chain, 24 inch from Harlem Bling for about $24, I believe is what it was. 7.5, I believe, grams. I just kind of put it on scale. I already forgot. Get you one. It's cheap, it's affordable, it'll last you a lifetime. You could probably even hand it down to your kids. Click the link down below in the comment section. Check it out. You won't regret it. I'm telling you, and I tell you guys all the time, Harlem Bling has the best prices in town, in the city, and practically, I wouldn't say the world, but in reality, they have the best prices for silver. It's a precious metal. You're gonna think down the road, why didn't I buy some when it was cheap? Thank me later. Click the link down below in the comment section, and you will see what I'm talking about. Peace.